a lot of people look at Toronto as like latecomers to the scene, right? Because it's blossomed throughout the entire U.S. from its birthplace in New York. But I always tell people, I said, like, yo, from the period of, like, I want to say the 80s,
okay,
mid 80s, I can remember taking family trips to New York. Back then, there was already like a Caribbean connection of relatives that were crossing back and forth. So during the 80s, from the 80s, we were bringing that culture over, right? By the time it hit 89, rappers were already in Toronto from the US touring.
Right.
You understand? So it's like, no, we've been here. We grew up in it as well. It may have not been as deep seated and it may not have been as exposed, but it was there. So I'm definitely a product of the era. It's a music that I grew up to love. It's I've done all of the 5 elements. I break dance. I've done graffiti. I've done DJing.
Okay.
I've been an MC.
Okay.
And what's the 5th element? When the 5th element comes, I'll tell you.
I was about to
4
say
to 5 though. I got the 4 to 5 in my mind though.
This is the Avatar of hip hop. Like the fuck. There's 5 elements for real.
5 elements of hip hop.
Good for you. Good for you. I'm not mad at it. Whatever. I do appreciate it. I think I'm a hip hop. I consider myself a hip hop head.
Yeah.
Like through and through, hip hop is my first musical girlfriend, and we still been together and stuff. Whatever to this day, I do look at it stuff as throughout the course of time and stuff. We've now entered to an open relationship with music.
With music,
because hip hop has grown and expanded that much. Whatever. Where I mean, from pop music to like country music to like international music and stuff. It has hip hop elements and stuff in there.
It's wings so far,
right? So then you're looking at stuff for like, okay, the Old Town Road, is it hip hop? Is it country? You know what I'm saying? You get like a Katy Perry song, like a Dark Horse, whatever, like the way how his production and stuff went, and then you have Juicy J on it, whatever.
Yeah.
Is it pop? Is it hip hop? There's so many genres and stuff, whatever genres, like that. Man. There's languages. I want to say, let's say, shout out to and salute to the French rappers and stuff, the rappers in France and like the European aspect and stuff. For those places where, yes, the conditions might be similar,
right?
But they're like, yo, you gonna get these bars, Because I'm so used to like maybe because it was with English was kind of like most of the things that I want to say music wise that I've heard within the hip hop world,
right?
It's not that far off. I want to say for the wordplay and the rhyme time and stuff, it has to be kind of like rhyming.
Yeah.
Right? But their thing is stuff like, you're going to get these thoughts, you're going to get these bars. We don't give a fuck if it rhymes. You're going to feel this pain or you're going to feel this energy and stuff. And I champion that.
Yeah. I remember the first time I heard hip hop coming out of Germany and just watching music videos and not understanding a word what they're saying, but still feeling the emotion and still feeling, you know what I mean? It's like
you got the language going.
It's like, yes, I gotta find this. I gotta find
Shiza. You know
what I'm saying? It's like
you bopping and stuff. You're like, oh shit! Now you gotta look up the damn word. What does Shiza mean?
Yo, Eddie, you call up my German friend Eddie. Yo,
what does mean? Yeah,
what they say?
Right? I'll be damn if you listen to a song and be like, yo, this shit is popping and stuff. What it says? Kill all black people. Off.
Okay.
Thank you for the translation, sir. No, I'm not mad at it. Like I said, like it's grown and expanded and stuff like that. But I want to say I've always had other loves for different genres, like my parents and stuff. You know, from the old school reggaes to like the old classical soul music and stuff, right? From like we're talking about from OJs to Earth, Wind, and Fires, this one I'm getting and stuff like that. And even when my father passed, he had a little CD set and stuff. I ran it a few times and stuff in the whip. And I'm like, man, there's some heat. There's some old school heat, whatever, right? And who's those assholes is it Shy License? Like, the boys just say you look better in the dark? Yo, that song, it hits. Shout out to the ugly people out there. That song's made for you.
That song's made for you, man. Don't feel no way.
But yeah, man. Let me ask you, when did the